Welcome to Sustainable Packaging with Cory Connors. I've got a really interesting guest today. Mr. Stefan Zwiebel is the CEO of Rollor Packaging. Hello, sir. Good morning.
Hello, Cory. Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for taking some time. Your video of your product is taking the packaging world by storm. And I was very excited to introduce you and introduce this product to our audience. Can you tell us about your background, where you came from? You said you've been there just for 6 months only.
Yeah, Cory, it's been a bit of a roller coaster ride. My background has always been in fashion. I've worked for several US international fashion companies, Polo Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger. I lived in the US for quite some bits. I stayed a very long time in Australia, where I was responsible for American brands, launching them in Australia and New Zealand, which was an amazing journey for me. I stayed there for 8 years. I moved to London, where I worked for several other international fashion brands. I worked for some department stores, Liberty of London. Still did a lot of work in the US, working with fashion brands. Always worked in fashion, always did business development. And then all of a sudden, in January this year, this packaging company, Rollor, asked me to join their company as the CEO, which was something, when I saw the product, I thought, why didn't I think of this? And why haven't I seen this before? Because it's such an amazing product. Yeah, so I had a couple of interviews with Rollor and started working with them. And yeah, long story short, we're quite successful in the last 6 months. Amazing companies are joining the Rollor revolution, and we're taking over the packaging industry by storm.
It's really an innovative item. And for those of you not watching the video, we'll have to kind of describe it to you, and we'll also give you a website to reference. But can you tell us the background of the item? Like, who invented it? How it came up with this idea? This is fascinating.
Yeah, it is actually. Well, we started off the company. I didn't start the company, but the previous two CEOs started the company developing travel bags made for suits for men and women with elevated edges on the sides. And this was a product that was from a business to consumer directly. So we were selling it in department stores. And we had some good success with the product. It was a bit expensive, but the way that it was actually sold and the way you could actually carry your suit, or you could carry your dress when you would go on an overseas travel trip, or you would do something going away for the weekend, you would arrive at your destiny and you would actually have your suit wrinkle-free, crease-free, your dress crease-free. And that was an added benefit. The sales of that product, of the consumer product, went okay. But then we started thinking, our product development team started thinking, well, we might actually be onto something if we use this product for e-commerce purposes. And we started developing an e-flute material and started thinking, how can we actually get this material and this made for e-commerce packaging? And there was a lot of development going on. It took us 2 to 3 years to get the right product, to patent it, and to actually get it on the market. And we slowly started with some companies, predominantly Dutch companies, taking us on board, department stores, and actually in the last year really started marketing the product. And here we are now.
It's a fantastic item. And for the audience that doesn't know about it, it's basically a flat sheet and you roll up the edges, hence the name Rollor. You lay down your high-end fashion item, whatever that is, a suit or a dress, or would you say that's your market, the suits, dresses,
yeah, the suits,
shirts?
The dresses, the shirts. It's anything that needs to be sent to your clients that needs that little bit of extra attention. So like when you mentioned a suit or you mentioned a jacket as well, it's that item that deserves to be shipped to your customer with some special attention, with an amazing unboxing experience. But the best thing about it is it arrives crease-free and safe. And because of our product in the US being 100% recycled paper, it's also great for the environment.
Right. And it's ready to wear, like
ready
you said.
To wear as well.
Correct. No steaming it in your hotel room.
No steaming it in your hotel room. And definitely, when it comes to clients actually getting the product on board, it is something that's an unboxing experience, and you bring a bit of your retail experience that clients have when they go to your store. You bring it at home.
Yeah. Well, it's a fascinating item, and our friend Mar has joined us. Hello, Mar. Welcome
Hi.
to the show. We really
Thanks.
appreciate you. Mar is in charge of marketing for Rollor Packaging.
Yeah.
And you've done a great job so far. How are you?
Thank you. Well, with Rollor it's pretty easy, right?
Yeah.
The box speaks for itself.
Yeah, Mar has been with the company since January. Mar does all our social media and our marketing activities. She's doing a great job. And it's been for us, it's been a roller coaster ride as well, because we try to get the attention on the Rollor boxes, and especially push on the sustainability of our boxes, but also very important, the crease-free identity that comes with the Rollor. And the sustainability is something that's really dear to us. Like, we want to use less carton, we want to use no plastic, no hangers. It's all not needed. Your garment arrives in a crease-free manner, and that's all the consumer wants.
That's an amazing thing to think about. The amount of hangers that get thrown away every year is a daunting thing. I'm sure, Stefan, you're aware of those numbers being from the fashion industry. And this packaging eliminates the need for hangers, which is brilliant. It's totally recyclable curbside in most areas. It's biodegradable. It's all the things that we want from sustainable packaging. And one of my favorite thoughts is that it could be reused. Are you seeing people reusing this over and over again?
Yeah, well, I can mention something like, we launched our products with a company called Banana Republic, Gap Banana Republic. They're using our product now since 2.5 weeks, and they have noticed a significant decrease in returns, which is great, because they mentioned as well, we as a company need to do something about the environment. We need to do something for our consumers as well. How are we going to approach this? They came to us, or we came to them, and we said, we have a solution for you. No plastic is needed, no hangers are needed, and your packaging is smaller than the packaging you're currently using. The unboxing experience is amazing. It's been a process. We started working with them since June. We're almost in November now. Working with all the different teams within the Gap Banana Republic divisions has been an amazing learning curve for us as well. They're truly great brands, innovative brands as well. We started launching Rollor packaging with them 3 weeks ago. They've actually used their own design on inside and outside of our Rollor. They also have handles attached to the Rollor for some of them, because they also want to have the experience for clients that order online to pick up their garments in store. So when a client picks up their item from Banana Republic and they want to pick it up in store, they not only get the Rollor, but they get a handle as well. So when they walk out of the store, they get the, instead of a bag, they get the Rollor box with a handle, which is a great experience as well. They've noticed they're getting less returns, which is great. And the feedback from their clients has been really, really good, because they're all thinking, oh my God, it arrives crease-free, no hangers. Yep. No plastic. This is something truly amazing. So first feedback has been really good.
Adding a handle seems like a brilliant step. And you could even add a small a way to hang up the whole Rollor thing if you wanted to somehow.
Correct.
Man, it's a really cool product, very innovative. How about you, Mar? Anything you wanted to speak to?
No, I also think that it's kind of a new shopping bag.
Yeah,
you get out of the store and you can bring it home, because for e-commerce it's perfect, but then if you get this box and you have to walk home, and I think it's a great accessory.
I do too. Yeah. And as you know, many people are taking videos and taking pictures when they get home with your product, and they're posting it on Instagram and TikTok and all those things. So I bet you're going to get a lot of attention with that. That's fantastic.
And especially because it's really visual, and nobody is used to receiving an order with a box that rolls. That's for sure new.
Eén optie is openbare toilet single.
Is it possible you could send me a couple so I can do some videos for you?
Of course, we'll be sending you some, but also for other packaging, because we also have the Rollor Lite, which is a version of the Rollor Premium that you can actually use for like t-shirts and shirts, but also anything that can be rolled up can be used in the Rollor Lite. But also very important is the bottle pack. So wine bottles, they can be shipped in the Rollor bottle pack. So you don't need an outer box. You can just put it in the roller. You can just fold it and give it to UPS or whatever transport company you're working with. You don't need extra boxes to go. And we also have the gift roller as well, which is being used at the moment for fragrances, which is used for sunglasses. So we've got a variety of packaging that can be used for several purposes.
That's amazing. What an innovative line of packaging products. The t-shirt makes a lot of sense to me. And the bottle packaging is huge with all the direct to consumer, wine bottle or spirits bottles that are being shipped these days. People are still drinking at home. So
they certainly do.
Yes, sir. So what are the other benefits of the roller? It's smaller for shipping, would you say? So
definitely smaller for shipping. It's also, I think, the packaging can be custom made. So you can actually ship your company profile story on the inside of the roller. If you want to communicate back to your customer, you can print the inside with a written message or a printed version of your company logo. You can keep the outside clean. You don't have to put anything on the outside, but you can if you want to. And I think most important about the product as well is that it's easier, as Mar mentioned as well. It's easier to handle. Like, you don't have a massive big box where you have just got one garment in. You can actually take the roller under your arms or use it with the handle and carry it around. End of season, what I think is always a good thing, if you buy a nice coat from a company like Banana Republic and it's turning summer, you can actually roll the coat back into the roller, roll it back again and put it up in your cupboard and take it out for the next winter season again and use it there and then.
Yeah.
And they really stack nicely like a beehive, it seems like.
Correct.
That's
correct.
Very efficient design,
Yeah. And also another important thing would be that even if it's hexagon shape and it looks creative and different, it's ready to ship. So you can just stick the shipping label and it's ready to go. You don't need any outer box and any other thing, just a roller.
Yeah. There's a large community in the world that is reselling fashion, and they are selling garments over and over again. They're trading, they're reselling, and I could see your product taking off in popularity with them because it can be used dozens of times, as long as it doesn't get soaking wet in the UPS truck.
Correct. It's still if it does rain, it doesn't influence the packaging, but if you throw it in the water, obviously it will. But we're actually encouraging companies, resellers of clothing as well, and secondhand clothing, for example, or wedding dresses or anything that needs to be shipped, clothing garments or bottle garments, to reuse our packaging continuously. And you only have to put one address stick over the packaging and then send it off to your client. They can return it again with an address sticker. And when it's back again at your warehouse, you can reuse it again. If wanted, you can send it again to another customer with a new address sticker on top of it. So you can reuse it over and over again if wanted. It's
an amazing concept. We're seeing more and more of that kind of packaging. I think that's one of the major things that excited me about your products. Very cool.
Good to hear.
Yeah. So what's the next step for roller packaging? Do you guys have anything new coming out that you're excited about?
Well, we're always developing our product and always developing our rollers. We're listening really closely to what's happening in the market. We're listening to our customers as well. There are some exciting developments happening. So watch our Instagram and watch our website as well. Again, if something needs to be shipped and it's e-commerce or it's retail purposed, then, we are the partner that actually can investigate if your needs is something that we can actually fulfill. So we also do a lot of custom-made packaging for larger companies. So whatever needs to be shipped and can actually be rolled up, we are the packaging company to go to.
I was impressed that you're manufacturing near where you're selling the packaging as well. That's such a key component to sustainability, if possible, to manufacture in the area of use. And I was very impressed when you guys told me that you are making local.
Yeah, we do. And this is also something, we have a network of partners that we work with. Our biggest partner in Europe and in the US at the moment is Smurfit Kappa. They are the partner that allows us to actually manufacture in certain areas because we buy paper from them, we buy production facilities from them. They think with us as well. Like, you know, when we actually say like, we need to have this and this done, they actually mention to us in each market, like, well, in this market, it's a bit different. So we listen to them as well. It's a great partnership to work with Smurfit Kappa, and it works well for us. And I think, you know, when you start producing in a country where there's a demand and you need less shipping by truck, less shipping by air, less shipping by boat, that contributes to the environment. And that's something that we're looking at.
Do you feel like you'll explore digital print for the inside and outside of these soon?
I don't know, but we're definitely, and this is also, you know, we work with some licensed partners in the rest of the world, and they come up as well with different varieties of producing and digitally printing boxes as well. And this is something we're listening to and looking at because we learn from our licensees as well, because they all have different techniques. So yeah, who knows what will happen in the next couple of months to a year.
Very exciting developments. Thank you again for taking some time to be on the show. I'd like to thank Landsberg Aurora for your continued partnership of our podcast. If you're listening, please take a minute to review and share it with your friends so we can keep spreading the message about sustainable packaging. Thank you, Stefan. Thank you, Mar. We appreciate it very much.
Thank you very much, Cory.
Thank you.